Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool option right here, and basically what this is a USB-C wall charger. And we see for the one that we got right here is a brand called Anker. And for this one in particular, they call it 735, which is basically a USB-C wall charger that has 65 watts. That also has a GaN prime technology that's under 7 series. So if you guys do turn to the back, they do provide that information right here. So this is what the packaging looks like when you guys first get it. Let me actually open up to show you guys what's included inside. So this is what the inside looks like. If you guys do pull it out, firstly inside they do provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. Next up right here they do provide guys one accessory, which is basically like a suction cup option to help you guys hold the product onto the wall. That way it won't tilt when you guys do plug it in. So if you guys do take it out, let me show you guys what it actually looks like. So once you guys do take it out, this is what it actually looks like in this side, and here is the other side. So these are all the suction cups that will help you guys hold it up against the wall when you guys do use it, which is pretty cool. But last but not least, we do have the actual charger. So if I do take it out, let's take out the wrapper. Once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. So inside right here, they do label Anker. It does let you guys know that it does have GaN prime technology. Back right here, we do have the foldable design for the plug, which is pretty cool. So that way the product is actually very compact and very minimal. Front part right here, we see we do have a sticker. They just need to peel out. So I do peel out the sticker. That is basically what the front part looks like. So if you guys can see the front part right here, we do have 2 USB-C option and 1 USB option. And for all these, they do give you guys the power delivery option and a quick charging option as well, using the Power IQ4 technology. If you guys are curious about what the benefit of using Power IQ4 technology, it's supposed to help you guys spread out the charge equally when you guys do use it. So like I mentioned, the max that's on here is 65 watts. So if you do plug in all of them at the same time, right here the max will be 45 and here will be 20. But if you guys only plug in like one of the USB-C option, they can get the max of the 65 watts charging speed on here when you guys do use it, which is enough power for you guys to charge up your MacBook Air if you guys need to. And also having that Power IQ 4.0 technology will allow you guys to charge the device much faster. And the cool thing about this new charger is the fact that it does have an Active Shield 2.0. So that way when you guys do leave it charging overnight, it definitely has the protection built in. So that way it won't overcharge or explode or anything, which is pretty cool. So if you guys seen my previous video where I actually reviewed the other one that's from the same exact brand, which is USB-C wall charger with 65 watts. This one is definitely the better option to go for if you guys compare both of them, because that one only has the GaN technology, whereas this one has a new technology, which is the GaN prime technology, that basically allows you guys to charge the device much faster, much safer, and also is much smaller as well. So that is basically what the product looks like. Before I actually test this out, I do want to show you guys another similar product that's actually much more powerful that I actually reviewed in the past, which is basically this one right here. So this is the 737 from the Anker brand as well, and it also has a GaN prime technology, and it also has a 2 USB-C option and 1 USB option. But if you guys notice for the power that's on here is much more powerful because the max that's on here is 120 watts. So it's definitely a lot more powerful than this one right here. But let's take it out to show you guys what it looks like first. Alright, so once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. If you see the design of the product is actually very similar. They do have the brand name, GaN Prime, foldable design for the plug. And the front part is the same as well, where they do have 2 USB-C option and 1 USB option. But when you guys do put it side by side, you can see how much bigger the 120 is compared to 65. Even when you guys compare like this, it's slightly bigger as well, which is totally understandable since it's a lot more powerful because of the 120 watts option, whereas with this one 65 watts. But literally everything that's on here is the same thing, where they give you guys the power delivery option, the quick charging option, the Active Shield 2.0, Power IQ 4.0, and etc. And also for the 120 to give you guys the same stuff in terms of suction option. So if you guys are curious about how to use it, you guys want to go like this and just push it in. Once you guys do put it on, then you plug this into the wall, and that will help you guys hold it in place to prevent it from tilting, which is pretty convenient, especially when your outlet is not like strong enough to support it, since it does have like that long design. But when you guys compare both of these, for me personally, I do have to say that the 120 option or the 737 is a better option to go for. So that way I do have a lot more power compared to 65. Even though the 65 is slightly smaller, so it's much more compact for you guys to bring along when you guys traveling. I prefer having a lot more power than less power, especially when you guys look at the design of the product is the same exact thing, but slightly smaller or bigger. But at the end of the day, it really just depends on what you guys prefer and what you guys are trying to look for. Now let's plug in some cable to test it out to show you guys what actually works. Alright, so for this test we're using power strip from the Anker brand. This is a capsule design power strip if you guys are interested. That give you guys 2 USB option and 1 USB-C option. And the other side give you guys an AC outlet like this, which is pretty cool. But let's plug it in to show you guys what the product looks like when you guys do use it, especially with the accessory option. Alright, so let's do plug it in. Once you guys do plug it in, this is what the product looks like. Now let's plug in some cable to show you guys when it actually works. So the first one that we got right here is a USB-C to lightning cable. And we'll plug this onto my phone. Alright, So I see that works. Now let's plug in the next one, which is USB-C to USB-C. So let's do plug it in. Other side will plug into a power bank. Alright, so once you guys do plug it in, eventually it does work. So it's still charging a phone and it's charging a power bank at the same time. Now let's try the last and final thing, which is the USB option. So right here I do have my USB cable. If you guys do plug it in, once you guys do plug it in, eventually it does work. So you definitely do have the option to charge 3 devices at the same time if you guys do want to. But obviously, in order for you to get the fastest charging speed on here, your percentage on your device needs to be pretty low. Basically, the lower it is, the faster it can charge. But once it reaches like 80% or anything higher than that, it does slow down the charge. But you see when you guys do the product, it definitely does work. And you guys can see how stable the product is when you guys do the suction cup option, which is pretty cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these. Especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality USB-C wall charger that can use to charge your laptop, your devices, your iPad, or anything else, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or haven't one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.